Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexia Nicole and we are talking real estate 101. This is lesson 2. The title may be a little confusing. This video is geared towards my new agents or even seasoned agents that may be looking for a different brokerage. If you're anticipating getting your real estate license, if you already have your real estate license but you're wanting to shop different brokerages, this is the video for you. So the first question most people ask, which is really simple, like it just takes a Google search: how do you become a real estate agent? I'm not going to talk too much about it. The simple steps are, for most states, I'm in Texas, Houston, Texas to be exact. But for most states, you take your real estate courses. In Texas, it's a minimum of 6 courses that you have to take. You can pass them. You can take them online with whatever accredited real estate school that you may find online. Or there's a very popular school here in Texas, Champion School of Real Estate. That's where I went. Great school. Took my 6 courses there. Boom. Completed those, passed all of those, right? Once you pass your 6 courses, then you sign up to take your real estate exam. Here in Texas, it's 2 parts to the real estate exam. You take it at one time. You have the national test and then you have your state test. You pass both of those, great. If you pass one and fail the other, then you have to go back and take the part that you failed again until you pass it. A lot of people fail. Don't worry if you fail the first time, second time, or third time. Me, I didn't fail, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So once you pass your real estate exam, then they're going to send you to go get fingerprinted and do a background check. Or you may do that before you take your test. I don't really remember, but those are the 4 simple steps. Take your 6 courses online or in the classroom setting. Pass your real estate exams, get fingerprinted, get background checked. Boom. Now you are a licensed sales agent. But that still doesn't mean that you can sell real estate. Not quite yet. Why? Because in a lot of states in the United States of America, I don't know the number, but in Texas, you do have to have a brokerage before you can ever even attempt to sell a lick of real estate. Okay? So that is what this video is about. What are the things that you need to ask when you are interviewing at different brokerages? So let's start off. Okay, so when you are out looking for a brokerage to sponsor you, because as a licensed sales agent, real estate agent, you are an independent contractor. Now there are these new companies out here that actually have employees as real estate agents. They function differently, but we're talking about the OG real estate way, the traditional way here, okay? Not that newfound stuff. I'm not here for it. You might be here for it, and if that's what you're into, then sorry, I'm not talking about that. But so first things first, right? If you're wanting to become a real estate agent, more than likely it's because you hear that real estate agents make good money and you're in it for the money, right? I mean, it's a job and most people are looking to get some coinage from their job. So when you go to your broker, okay, when you're sitting down and you're interviewing different brokerages, because really it's you interviewing them to see if you want to join your brokerage and them getting to know you and seeing if you're a good fit. So it's not like a regular job interview. It's not that vibe. It's more of just a sit down talk. What do they offer? You know, and what will you receive? Blah, blah, blah. Is it going to fit into the path that you're on for your real estate career? Everybody desires to do different things, so you have to figure out, you know, what's best for you. But first things first, when you go and you sit down, you want to talk about what commission splits. As a real estate agent and you're being sponsored by a broker, you pay them to hold your license, right? Sign up with them. They are responsible for every single thing that you do. Like, you may be the realtor, but the broker is the one that is responsible for everything that you do. So if client ends up wanting to sue you, they're going to be suing the broker too. Okay? So you do pay the broker. Every brokerage is different. So you need to talk about commission splits. How much do they want from your sales? You know, do they have monthly fees? What are their dues? Do they pay any of those dues for you? You know, these are things. So talk about the financial portion of having that broker sponsor you. I'm not going to say what a good split is, what an average split is, because so many places are like completely different. I went from a place that did a 70-30 split to now, like, I don't even have like an actual split. We just have a set fee based on the price of the sale of the house. So that's why I don't want to get too specific on what is a good split and what's not and what's too much, because there's so many options out there. Like I said, you just got to choose what's best. Okay, so second thing, you know, you want to find out what the culture is of the brokerage. Like, how do they handle their business? Just like if you were going to a 9-to-5 job and you didn't feel the vibe, or if the culture there, the people that were there, the way that they handled things didn't sit well with you, you want to look into that as well when you're looking for different brokerages. You know, you have the small mom and pop brokerages, you have the big franchise brokerages, you have the transactional brokerages that are still big but you don't really have a lot of interaction, like, you know, and just how are they handling Step things? 3, you want to decide between a big franchise brokerage or more of an independent brokerage. But even still, if it's an independent brokerage, you can still get really good culture there. They could have a great commission split. They could have amazing training, and you could still get that from a bigger name franchise brokerage like the Remax, the Keller Williams, the Coldwell Bankers, the Gary Greens, and so forth, right? So with franchise brokerages like your Keller Williams, your Remax, they're going to have a few more stipulations and a little bit more control over what you can do, i.e. marketing and signage and things of that nature. You go to more of an independent contractor, they probably don't really care so much about how you manage your business. They're just, you know, more looking for a check to collect. And not that that's bad, because it depends on what you're looking for. Like for me, when I went from a big franchise to a smaller independent broker, it was because I didn't need what the franchise offered me anymore as far as that mentorship and that training. I didn't necessarily need that, because in real estate, I don't think there is a way to do part-time real estate. So I like to call it dual career agent. I'm a dual career agent. Most of you all know that I'm also a flight attendant. That takes up a lot of my time. So, you know, being at a franchise brokerage that offers the big office spaces and, you know, that 9-to-5 feel, if I wanted it, I wasn't using that. So it was a waste of my money, basically. So I went over to a transactional brokerage. I've only been to that office one time. They sponsor me, they hold my license, I upload my documents to them, they sign off, and I go on about my business. They don't know anything else that I have going on real estate wise other than what is uploaded into the system. And I like it like that, and I keep more money at the end of the day with the transactional. Now, step 4, as a new agent, you're not really going to go into real estate with, you know, clients already signed up waiting for you to get your license. That's not usually how it works. If that is you, then kudos to you. But on average, it takes a solid 6 months before you get your first real estate deal and contract done and closed. So you want to look for a brokerage that's going to have a good reputation and what's their niche, right? You plan on working in a certain area of your city. You want to sign up with a brokerage, one that's kind of going to be in close proximity to that area, whether that's where you live or you like this neighborhood and you know a lot about this area. Then you want to see like what their reputation is in and around that part. You know, get online and research that particular brokerage, see what their reputation is in that area. You know, if they have a good presence there, then that may be great for you to get leads and things of that nature. So just the reputation of that particular brokerage is going to be important. And I also want to say that when you have your franchise brokerages like your Keller Williams, all of these offices are going to be owned by different people. So even the culture per office can still be different. So just wanted to throw that in there. Some brokerages are very hands-on. They're going to offer you mentoring, training, marketing, you know, all of that good stuff. And you need that as a new agent. Like, I can't express how important it is to have someone that's gonna kind of hold your hand, because just like in anything, when you go to school, you learn the basics. You learn what the book says, you pass the test, and that's it. You don't have that hands-on experience. And to go through your first contract and not have like any support, nobody that you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, how do I fill out this paragraph on the contract? You know, like, you need that. So unless you're blessed like I am and you have family members or close friends that are seasoned real estate agents, and you know, they don't mind you calling and asking questions, you need somebody from your brokerage that is, you know, designated to be that person for you. All right, y'all, so that's it. I hope this video was helpful. As always, if y'all have any questions specifically about choosing brokerages, I don't know every brokerage there is out there, because there's a lot, especially here in Houston, Texas. There are so many brokerages, but take these 5 steps, apply them to what it is that you want to get out of your real estate career, and I hope that you choose the best brokerage for you. But if you're at the stage where you're ready to get your license, you haven't started taking your classes in, and you want to do it online, I have a link below to a great online school for every single state, and it tells you all the steps that you need to get your license, and you can take your classes through them. As always, y'all, if you know anybody in the Houston, Texas area looking to buy, sell, lease, invest, send them my way. Thanks. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Bye.